Apapa, the host community to Nigeria's seaports, is still battling constant gridlock even as all hands are on deck to reverse the trend. While efforts are on to decongest the Apapa seaport, that fate is gradually befalling another Lagos community. Situated along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway in Amuwo-Odofin, local government area of Lagos State, a satellite town. It all started with protests by Satellite Town Forum. Not the first of its kind, but this time to the Lagos State Ministry of Environment and the State House of Assembly. Residents have been constantly protesting, demanding the immediate relocation of tank farms from the community, relocation of container terminals, and reversal of approvals issued to new ones.
Satellite Town was a federal government estate that we parked in 1979 April. Then the place was like Iloyibo. It was like London, America. We enjoyed the place very well that time. So many people want to come there. A whole close 28, was given to Lagos State worker. They were coming from there to this Alausa, 1979. But now, I don't think there is anybody that is staying, that is a worker that stays in that close 28 again because of the bad road. The roads are very bad. In the residential area, they brought tank farms behind us. There are 15 tank farms behind us there. No fire service. The only road that we have, just for us, to transport us in and out, tankers are now filling the road. All the elders among us cannot come out again. As I'm standing, my back, my knees are not good because of the bad road. We cannot go out. To buy things is not possible. Because if you go out, to go out, problem. To come in, problem. So our able governor, our able workers of Lagos State, we beg you, see to our problem, come to our aid. Come and help the aged. We are all aged. We are all aged over there. Come and help us.
I have heard all your prayers. I have also taken the letter that is copied to the ministry. I want to tell you, even without reading the letter, that from your explanations, the issue of grant basically is not something we can contain here alone. But we would move it at the list of privilege when we meet with the Federal Ministry of Environment. But like I told you, we have a position the last time we met where they said there will be no additional tank farms.
The satellite area office of the Oriade Local Council Development Area is filled with weeds. The signpost of the local government looks so rough and rusty and could look better. So what is the story of Satellite Town?
Satellite Town, as it is known, is purely a residential area. And categories of people that live in Satellite Town has to do with civil servants, businessmen, and various establishments like schools. Churches are there, so hotels are there. It's a well-built residential area that has its own private facility provided by the residents.
Today, the situation has changed. Satellite Town residents never thought they would have to contend with a menace that is now part of their lives. They live in fear. There is palpable tension everywhere. Sleeping with both eyes closed is no longer possible. This is Marwa Road in Satellite Town. the connecting road to Waterside, where the tank farms are located. This is just around 10 a.m. and we counted more than 50 trucks lined on the road making their way to the tank farms. Tricycles and motorcycles going to Waterside face oncoming vehicles on the other lane.
Government should know about it, that the kind of business they are bringing into satellite town, we cannot coexist with tank farms. We've written a letter to DPRO to stop the activities of the tank farm. We've written a letter to Ministry of Environment that they said they give them approval, Lagos State. We've written to Federal Ministry of Environment in Abuja. We've written to NPA. We've written to DPRO. All this effort we made, it yielded no positive result. And we cannot just keep quiet. As I'm talking to you, we have 13 marketing companies already on ground, 13, and over 50 tank farms.
A section of the road is now depressed. The interlocking paving stones are gone. An iron is even sticking out, but no one is paying attention to it. Small businesses within the community are tilting towards the end of their life cycle. The community is now counting the cost of its losses, ranging from accidents, environmental pollution, constant gridlock, among others. Charity Ecom sells clothing material on Mara Road. She says the constant gridlock has impacted negatively on her business.
No business again because of the tanker, the gutter. The road is too bad that we cannot even make anything out from this road again. The road is too bad, our business is down, nothing is coming into us again. We want the government to help us in this area so that people will not run away. We are even afraid of coming out because of tanker. So it can happen any day, but God will not allow it to happen.
It is a situation that has seen an increase in fares.
The fare 3 years ago it was 15 naira from Ablado to Waterside. But now, since they bring tanker here, the thing was too high, bad road and too much hold up. So now we decided to collect 100 naira. That 100 naira save is still there hard for us because to get there is a big problem. And the thing is spoiling our keke too much. And if you look at the road, it's too bad. So we need our government to come and assist us for the road.
Gutters are full of dirty water and waste, sand and spirogyra. Waste meant to be routed to the sea through drainages now stay in the community because the tank farms sit on the channel. The residents have to pay for this by inhaling the odor and constantly have the debris.
This area, because of the menace, what we go through whenever there is heavy downpour. In my house here, whenever there is heavy downpour, we don't sleep in the house. The whole compound will be flooded, no road to pass. The condition of road is too bad. The gutter is not flowing. As you can see, the gutters, sand has filled up the gutter. As you can see what is happening down there. People are suffering here. We are living in fear. So many containers, are moving down to this side. The road is too narrow for these heavy-duty vehicles. You understand? When they are passing, if you're in your house, even if you're in your house, when the tankers are passing, you will see the whole place shaking. We are living in fear.
A governor of Lagos State, please, you are begging you, help us in Sunlight Town. No good road. The whole of Sunlight Town, no single good road in Sunlight Town. We are suffering of tanker, container, everything in Sunlight. Nothing, water, nothing. Please help us, before we go there. Please, we are begging.
Marwa Road is approximately 7 meters in width. A 40-feet container is 2.44 meters wide. If 2 containers are on both sides of the road at the same time, we will have approximately 5 meters of container width on the narrow road. Residents are left with 2 meters for their activities. Shalom Estate is a neighbor to the developing tank farms. It is an example of what has befallen the community since the establishment of the tank farms. Most of the houses here are up for rent, but no one is ready to live here. People are moving out of the houses in droves for fear of the unknown. The owner of this property has since abandoned it. Cobwebs are the decorations for the house. Weeds are all over. Some houses are sinking, others are patching their fences, and the gutters are lined with water mixed with fuel on the surface. When we visited, the rain had not fallen for about 3 weeks, but the road was still muddy. At the sides of the road are bags filled with sand. When the road becomes messy,
they've made the road to be a roadblock area such that there is no alternative route for other commercial vehicle and private owners if they want to go to their houses. They use the alternative route. Majorly, they use this our residential road to use as an escape route to go to other places, and this has really affected the road. As you can see now, the road is dilapidated. Everywhere is sinking down every day, every night. It's even affecting the buildings in this environment. So we are actually looking for a way whereby the tank farms owners, they can come and have a consensual agreement with the residents to see a way how they can help us to first of all tackle that major road such that it will become pliable for all kind of vehicles to be plying. Children are having accidents on the road every day. The tankers, they are blocking the road. Sometimes people will leave their house. 5 minutes walk to your house, you'll be spending roughly about 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Some people will even park their vehicles on the roadside. They will have to trek from the road because of tankers blocked everywhere. They will trek to their houses. Let them do something alternate so that the resident people who are staying here, they can have a good living. Most of them now, if you go to especially the major Mawa Road, if you go to the major Mawa Road, you will see some of them, they will just park their tankers there. They will be doing black markets. They will bring out the oil from their tank. They will be selling to all those people who are selling oil. I mean, it's illegal. Police pass there every day. They see those boys. They collect money from them. So all those things that little things that is affecting. And if you go to the major road where the tankers are, this road from inception, this major this Mawa road we are talking about is a residential road. The road is not built for commercial. It's not a commercial road. So whatever kind of project they want to embark on this road should be a commercial road.
flood has since sacked the residents of this building, housing about 16 rooms.
Ní satellite town ní Ìjẹ̀gùn bí omi ń disturb wa àtàwọn tanker ojú ọ̀nà wọ́n ti wà too tiny jù táwọn tanker tún gbà tọ́wọ́n jẹ́ ká rọ́nà lọ táwọn máa jáde àti wọlé àti jáde wá ń bì ó wà dangerous. Even bá pa ní street wa ń bì tẹ́ bá máa wo street wa ìdé sàlẹ̀ ẹ rí pé tank farm tún ti build another farm sí ẹ̀yìn wa yìí tẹ́ pọ́n disturb area yìí tẹ́ pọ́n kò jẹ́ kó omi gbogbo gọ́tà wa lọ tẹ́ bá rí ilé yìí sìn 16 room ní ilé yìí ń bì nítorí ẹ̀ làwọn continent ṣe kó jáde nígbà tó mi disturb tó mi ò rí bí float lọ kàn jọ kíjọba jọ kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ládùúgbò yìí a fẹ́ kí àdúgbò yìí kó wà in order àti gbá àti jáde wa problem ni tá bá máa jáde báyìí kò sọ́nà àti wọlé kò sọ́nà àti jáde kó jọ kàn help wa ládùúgbò yìí.
Moving further in the estate and closer to the area that borders the tank farm is this house. The environment is nothing to write about. It is a spectacle of exactly what constant flooding can do to a building. When the rain pours, the compound is submerged. The tenants are fled for their dear life. Cobwebs, hanging cables, abandoned chairs are all that's left. The rooms are dirty, and the walls bear the marks of absorbing water. The tiles are full of spots. Rain boots lie in a corner, abandoned furniture in another. The house is gradually sinking.
The people living here, they all pack out because of the problem caused by this depot. The flooding is too much. You see, this is a multi-million naira investment of somebody, but nobody is living here. When you look around, you will see the water is not going. They are blocked where the water is passing. So we are just caged inside this place.
This is the water channel that is built to accommodate water coming out from this estate, that Shalom Estate here in Satellite Town. But residents say that the tank farms have been constructed on the water channels, thereby impeding the flow of water from the drainage system out of the estate. Now, residents are also saying that there is another construction ongoing on the water channel, but since we have a barricade there, we cannot go to the other side to see what is actually going on the other side of the
Pool Estate. On getting to the area, we weren't allowed to film. A supervisor told us on phone that it is a jetty, not a container terminal.
I was expecting you come to the terminal before you start to video what we are doing here. No, what you are doing here, that's nothing to do with us.
But we're able to get this short of the area. Satellite Town residents continue to battle a perennial gridlock caused by the menace of tankers and containers, bad roads among other problems. Will the government heed to their demands as their patience runs thin?